make sure you guys check out www.procivic.com for all your 9th gen and Civic needs. And also make sure you guys check out www.blinkingbrakelights.com for blinking brake light tail bulbs, which can help you better be seen and safe out in traffic. Use the code GOT10 at checkout for 10% off. Alright. My people of the internet, what's going on? This is your boy Gata Maliga. Today we're going to be talking to you guys about something that just happened recently in my life that was a really big speed bump, and mainly the reason why you guys haven't seen content or things like that. I feel like I'm doing these videos like every month, but I no longer work for Honda. I got treated like crap, let's be honest. Anybody who sells cars with terrible management, you know how that goes, but we're not here to talk about that. I just wanted to clarify a few things, get you guys up to speed on everything in terms of the Skyline, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on something. So, quick update. Like I already mentioned, no longer work at Honda. I work somewhere else in a better position. Much better than what I've anticipated, actually. It's an hour drive to and from work, but it is what it is. I'd much rather drive to and from work an hour and be treated like the way I'm supposed to, as opposed to being treated like crap and be 5 minutes away from my house. So that's generally the way. That's generally what the process was behind that. Secondly, I want to mainly talk about this car because there's some things that kind of concern me. I think it's either the YouTube algorithm or you guys aren't getting these videos in your sub box or whatever the case may be. So I've noticed that the last 3 videos I posted about this car, they maybe averaged 150 views. Maybe. That confuses me because generally I thought you guys would be really excited about seeing this car. Not really sure why. Nobody's really interested in seeing it. I think that people have the same stigma as they have with the Civic. They want to see power. They want to see, you know, this ridiculous build that I simply just can't afford and all this other stuff. Let me give it to you guys straight. I'm still in the phase of deciding whether or not I want to keep this car. I told myself that I'd give myself a year with this car, and if I decide that I want to keep it, then I'll go crazy. But within that year, I'm only going to be doing small stuff, like very minute and like, you know, housekeeping things is the best way to put it. I recently changed an interior panel, which was falling apart, actually broke, because I drive with the windows down. This car has no AC, unfortunately. My AC broke. And, you know, I drove with the windows down, and then part of the interior trim piece here on the quarter glass, it completely broke and fell apart. So I got a brand new one from Tacoma, Washington. By the way, huge shouts to Shay over at Tacoma Nissan for hooking it up with genuine Nissan parts. He's the plug. If you own a Skyline and you need some parts, he's definitely the plug. Another thing is that I put a stereo system in this car finally. So this car didn't come with rear speakers. It came with blown out front speakers, and in general it sounded like complete garbage. I think it was 2 days ago I put a full system in this car. So 2 4x6 speakers here in the front. I know 4x6s sound like crap, but you know, I'd rather listen to the symphony of an RB as opposed to music. So let's give you guys a little pull here. So I mean, I'd rather listen to that than freaking music, to be honest. I had to fish through a nightmare of wiring. I think I mentioned this earlier, but yeah, whoever owned this car last sucked at working at cars because the wiring in this dashboard was absolutely terrible. So I had to find the speaker wires for the back. They completely mismatched in color. I was confused. I was like, why is it a different color in the back, but in the front it's like a different color? So I was out here like testing and trying to figure out where the speakers were, and luckily for me, and God bless America, I literally got it down on the first try. So I found the speaker wires, and then I found 2 other wires that were just chilling, and then I was like, these have to be the speaker wires for the back, and if they're not, then, you know, whatever. So I actually did the other 2, and then it worked on the other side. So I was really stoked about that. So I got really decent speakers in the back and then 4x6s in the front. The sound quality is actually pretty good. I'm not really complaining too much about it, but I didn't film it. I really wanted to film it at first, but then when I saw the abysmal views for anything I've done to this car, I simply just said, you know what, it's probably not even worth it. So for those of you who actually wanted to know how to take apart the door panel and all this other stuff, sorry, you know, if nobody's gonna watch it, then it's not something that I'm going to post on the channel, unless, and this is what I made this video for, you guys want that sort of stuff. So, you know, please drop it down in the comments, give me some feedback in regards to this car. What is it that you guys want to see? You know, if you guys want to see power and then all this stuff, that stuff's coming later. My main focus on this car as of right now is to clean it up. So there's a lot of things in this car that concern me that I need to fix first. Weather stripping, the rubber portions here on the door that keep the seals tight and water from getting into the car. There's a few rust spots that I want to take care of. That's all surface rust and stuff like that. If you guys want to see like videos of that, of me actually, I guess for lack of a better word, restoring the car, you know, then let me know. If you guys are just focused on seeing me make really big power, you're gonna have to wait a year, plain and simple. And another thing is with the Civic, I have parts for the Civic right now as we speak. I just haven't put them on yet. With the Civic as well, there's a lot of, you know, housekeeping things that I need to do to it. The battery's dead, so like I need a new battery, need to change the oil and all this other stuff before I start getting to the fun stuff. And considering the job I had before, I simply had no time for it. I kind of have the same job now, and I still won't have that much time for it. But, you know, I will make time for you guys, and I will do my best that I can. You know, no promises. I'm still trying to find better opportunities out there in terms of what I need to do. But, you know, I'm not simply just going to quit, you know, working in everyday 9 to 5 to do YouTube unless, you know, the views are high and all this other stuff. I mean, I anticipate my channel not exploding, but growing to the point where it would be self-sufficient. But, you know, it is what it is. If it doesn't go to that route, it doesn't go that route. I mean, I've already said in multiple times in my videos, if I'm going to make it big on YouTube, I'm gonna make it big my way, not anybody else's way, in terms of like all the clickbait and crap. I'm not that kind of person. So I mean, leave your thoughts and feedback down below. It would really help the advancement of this channel, and it would really help telling me what you guys want, because I'm here to provide. I'm not here to, you know, be an asshole or something like that. So just let me know what you guys want to see. I'll do the best that I can to deliver it, but I make no such promises, especially with my crazy hectic schedule. For those of you who missed me at H-Day, I'm really sorry. Like I said, work, I got caught up with work and all this other crap. I mean, it's a shame, really. I used to have time for all this stuff. I really used to have time for all this stuff, but now I don't. But that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys later in the next video. Subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. Look forward to it. I got a bunch of things that's going to happen to this car, to the Civic, whatever. I've already listed them. So follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's down in the description down below. And this has been your boy, God Maliga, and I'm out. Peace. I'm going to do a little pull for y'all before I go, because I know that's what you guys want to hear. So, by the way, review video for this car is delayed. But see you guys later.